It's not fixing what's wrong inside. Ellie, just stop, can we?
Happy.
This is almost like how Joe was hurt. Okay, somebody set a fire. Awesome. That helps me a bunch. Making this worse.
Fuck. Head to the beach.
This better be the beach. Holy shit. They are putting up a fight. What do you look like?
Holy. Abby?
That kind of looks like her. I guess it's not. I hear the coughing. Somewhere over here, I think. Or maybe the game's just fucking with me. Oh, there she is.
Help me. Please.
Oh my god.
It's you.
I think we should cut it down. She looks like she has eaten it fucking once.
Abby. I got you. I got you. They're both this way.
This is a strange situation we find ourselves in. Ellie. Oh, we're back to the title screen. Now I know what it means. Are we going with them or to a separate boat? Because there's a fucking point that they left 2 boats here. You just fucking know it. Yeah, put it all down. Not now, Ellie. Not again.
I can't let you leave. I'm not doing this.
Ellie, come on.
No. I'm not gonna fight you. Yes, you will. He's not a part of this. You made him a part of this. Okay.
I can't tell if Ellie wants to kill Abby or if she wants to kill herself. Fucking just stop it, please. Says we have a fucking knife, it's not even fair. Jesus. Playing this, but I really don't want to. No. It's not a hard I think we'll have Andy and I hit over her hand to hand. Oh! Heartbreaking. Let it go, Ellie. What if I just don't press it? What if I just simply refuse to press it? Okay, if I don't press it, this happens. Stop! Just please fucking stop, man. Ellie, seriously stop. Yeah, think of the good memories, not just how he died. Think about how he lived.
Go. Just take him.
Shit, we're gonna have a hard time playing guitar now. We've just gotta have to teach JJ how to play and let him play for us. They're gone? What happened to this place? Yeah, I don't think they were attacked. I don't think they were kidnapped. They moved out. They moved on. Ellie, I don't know if she should or should not have gone. From the point where she made the decision, I don't think she should have gone after Abby, but if she didn't, Abby would be dead. So would Lev. And they left the guitar. I know the music. And our, I guess this maybe this is our room. know how if you those two fingers you kinda need those fingers, man. These are not right. You need at least like 4 fingers to be able to get to most of them. Oh, she can still kind of play it, but without the G string. I mean the E string. Wait, what is it again?
Hey.
Was this after the kiss thing?
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Of course.
Where'd you get that?
Those people that came through last week.
Oh.
A little embarrassed as to what I had to trade to get it, but it's not bad.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And you need to stop harassing Jesse about my patrols.
Okay. Dina. Is she your girlfriend?
No. No, that was just one kiss. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why she did that.
But you do like her.
So stupid.
I have no idea what that girl's intentions are, but I do know that she would be lucky to have you.
The reverse is also true.
You're such an asshole.
I'm not trying to.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered. But you took that from me.
If somehow the Lord gave me a second chance at that moment, I would do it all over again.
Hell yeah, me too.
Yeah. I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. but I would like to try.
I like that.
Okay. I'll see you around.
Yep.
I need to have the next day. But we made up we made it up with him at the end. That's good. Well, where do we go from here? It's gonna end as it began, with this guitar. It's like she's leaving the past behind and moving on, finally. That was fan-fucking-tastic and heartbreaking and a kick to the balls and really, really fucking painful. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it yet. It's like, but I know I have to get something out. So the following, I don't know, 10 fucking 20 minutes of rambling is not gonna make any sense, but I intend to do it as a form of self-therapy. Thank you for your indulgence. This game was a lot. It took a lot out of me. So we're gonna just let the credits roll, and maybe there's gonna be something at the end of it, maybe not. I'm okay either way, but let's talk about it. Let's rewind of what we just experienced here. How does it compare with The Last of Us 1? I'm just gonna tell you, The Last of Us 1 is top 2 my favorite video games of all time. It's either The Last of Us or the 2018 version of God of War. And yeah, that means all time, not just on the PS4, not just this generation, not just this genre, or not just this decade. I mean of all time. And I admit there were a lot of classics, some of the all-time greatest video games that I have never played, and maybe someday I will be able to do them on this channel. I would very much love to do that. But for now, I'm not sure if Last of Us is number 1 or number 2, but it's up there. So just to give you a little bit of impression on how much I love the original game, how does The Last of Us 2 compare to that exactly? I think it's too early to say. Really, I do. Right now I'm thinking So this is just a very early impression. It really doesn't mean anything on the long run. But if you ask me right now, if I have to say it right now, and I do intend to tell you, I think the first one is a little bit more tightly developed. I think I think it has a more relatable story, and it's overall a smoother, well, more better paced experience. That being said, The Last of Us 2 really doesn't fall far from it. It's like, I really don't know. It's really too early to say. What do I mean it's too early to say? Because when I think of The Last of Us, and I think a lot of you are going to be like that too, because we love the first game so much. When we think of the first game, immediately all those amazing, great moments just jump to us. The amazing characters, Billy, Sam, and, I'm not even gonna talk about Joe and Ellie. Marlene, they all have their very distinct personalities. They all have their own stories, their struggles. And admittedly, sometimes playing this game, I think back on those sequences, and I really wish this game would give me one of those moments right now. But here's the thing: we experienced those moments pretty much more than one, definitely more than one time. I personally played the Last of Us, I think 3 times, and I watched other people play it for like a lot of times. So I'm really familiar with the story now. So every time a new scene happens, I can just let go of all my trepidations, all my expectations, and just enjoy the scene. Like the scene where in The Last of Us 1, spoiler alert, but you really should know everything about it to watch me play this game anyway. The scene where Sam is revealed to be infected, and his brother, what is his brother's name? Well, his brother blows his own brains out. The first time it was just a heart-stopping moment, right? And at the time, the first time I played it, I thought, well, that was a little abrupt and maybe a little just out of nowhere and a little frustrating. But here's the thing: when we watch these moments for the first time, at least I know I'm like that. I'm just so concentrated on what happens, and sometimes I would miss the real gist of the art. The real question to be asked is how it happens. And I find that sometimes in this game, like a great cutscene happens, and I watch it and I like it, but I don't give it too much thought because I'm really focusing on what is being said here, what is being done here, what's transpiring here. And where a few days, maybe, usually a few days later, I edit that part and I watch that cutscene again, and I feel this whole resurgence, not just a resurgence, a amplification of all kinds of emotions to me when I watch them again, just because I have not only because I have more of a context of what they're going to happen, not just because I know roughly would remember how it would happen, but because I am able to just calm myself down and enjoy the craft in it in a much more appreciative and much more healthy mindset. So that's why I'm saying it's a little too early to judge definitively how to rank this game in the overall rank. But oh my god, this was fucking. Right now I feel like this game is really freaking amazing, and it's ballsy. It's not just ballsy that it killed Joel, that it killed some other important characters. It's ballsy that it is a continuation of the story from The Last of Us, but it tells a completely different story. And it's ballsy that this is a top-notch, state-of-the-art, AAA, high-budget, high-risky game that goes to almost the riskiest route possible. Because when we think of how difficult it is to create a AAA game like this these days, the amount of human power, the amount of time, and capital that required to make it happen. You would think they would. Most of the studios would just, when they created a sequel to a highly popular original, they just go for bigger and hopefully better. They just basically they gave you the not the exactly same but a similar experience. I don't know, maybe I'm shouting over the music right now, so I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Basically, most of them would opt to create a similar game with a similar theme. Just hopefully done better. Just hopefully make the scale bigger. And I feel like Naughty Dog went a very different direction than this. Well, they tried to make it bigger. This game is pretty big. It's very prone to exploration. I didn't expect that. But this theme of the story is like so freaking different. The first one is all about Joe dealing with his loss, finding purpose in life again. And I really feel like, well, it's not just that. It's also about bonding between him and Ellie, and that is why I thought the first game is more relatable. I think that is a more relatable theme, bonding with an unlikely companion. This game is more about how to deal with pain. Well, the common thing is about dealing with loss, so I guess there's that. But this one is just more visceral, more about pain, more about the will to revenge. Revenge is really the biggest thing here, because this is just an endless cycle of vengeance against one another. You got Joe killing Abby's dad, so Abby comes to kill Joe, then Ellie goes to kill Abby, and then tries again and then again. It's painful to see. And I know The Last of Us 2 is so far among the fans, it's not as universally beloved as the first game, because there are some people don't really like the direction the story is heading. There's no problem with that. I'm saying there's no problem with you not liking the game story. I can see why some of it would ruffle a few feathers, but personally, I really admire this kind of bold and just how do I say it, disruptive type of storytelling. I think it's fascinating. I think it's ballsy. I think it takes a certain amount of creative boldness to create a game at a very high budget with some very even controversial amount of effort. Just to say, we want you to play our games, but we don't want you to feel happy playing our games. This is not gonna make you happy. This is not gonna make you feel even whimsically happy at times during the first game.
I'm just a poor,
okay,
wayfaring stranger, traveling through
I think I should let her sing.
There is no sickness, no toil, nor danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan.
Is this the same song from 1917?
Over home.
It is! Holy shit.
I know dark clouds will gather around me. I know my way is
rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home.
I'll soon be free
Oh my god.
from earth.
Fucking Naughty Dog, do you know exactly what you're doing?
This body red in the old churchyard. I'll drop this cross of self-denial and go singing home to God. I'm going there to see my Savior. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I'm just a going.
We are here again. Wow, I sat through the last like 7.5 hours of this game in one go. Pretty proud of myself, to be honest with you. Uh, I could finish my thoughts on The Last of Us 2, but I will never be able to stop. So I'm just gonna call it a day. And this has been a real emotional journey. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for going through this with me. Uh, I would, if you liked it, please leave a like on the videos and give it a recommend. Leave some feedback. Leave some comments. Let me know that you are here with me. Let me know what you think of the game. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or are you somewhere in between? Either is fine. Let me know. Do you have any suggestion to my playthrough, to the way I make these videos? I know they're pretty simplistic, but yeah, anything. Let me know what you think. I really enjoy it when people comment, whether they are positive or negative. And if you really like it, of course, subscribe to the channel. It's a really small channel. It needs all the support it can get, to be frank with you. And wow, The Last of Us 2. This is actually one of the big things that I expected that I most anticipated in this year. And now 2020 as a year has been less than glamorous. Let's just put it that way. A lot of the things I expected to enjoy were either postponed or diminuted, but this one came to us in its complete glorious form. I'll be delayed a little bit, I don't mind that. And I was not disappointed with it. I was really fucking elated that they were able to follow up such a tough act. Oh, I mean, how do you follow up perfection, right? You have to get the best way to follow up a perfection is try to spin it in a different direction. So really, I think they did. This is hindsight talking, but I think they did the best thing they could. Anyway, I'm just gonna give another review again. So, thank you once again for watching this. I'm gonna see you very soon in the next playthrough of whatever game it may be. Ghost of Tsushima is on the way, so maybe that's going to be the next one, next big one. We're gonna see. Just as of me recording this video, there's still quite some time before Ghost of Tsushima comes out, but it's gonna take time to edit and upload these videos on YouTube. So by the time I upload the last episode, I don't know. Maybe we just have it might already be time to play Ghost of Tsushima, or if there's still time, I may just I might just play something short and sweet in between, so I can more flexibly control the schedule. Anyway, whatever it is, I hope you will be there and hope to see you again. Thank you and goodbye. Have a nice day.